I love this piece. I think this is just so interesting. This is completely off the shoulder. Yeah.
That's really cute.
I just have so many ideas for this dress.
She's got beautiful shoulders, and you could show off the shoulders on that one.
Yeah.
That one or
this one.
Or this one here.
That would work too.
I think this has more versatility to it and complements Sienna.
I love that you're choosing that.
Okay. Here we go.
All right.
It's the final
for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sienna. I appreciate it. It's been fun. Yeah.
All right, so we just chose your outfit. It's nice and white and open. What are you thinking in terms of hair?
We can put pieces up, a few pieces up, so that some strands are very whimsy.
It like whimsical, like
whimsy, falling. And some in the back, and very, very soft.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Fabrice. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Yeah, the best of fun.
The best of fun.
Right.
So some people prepped for things like in different ways. I know, because I follow you, you prepped for this.
I did.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about what you did.
Well, because I'm always so accustomed to shooting sports.
Yes.
Lots of things moving around, different lights and stuff. And I'm not accustomed to shooting portraits and then learning poses and things like that.
This is new for you, isn't it?
Big time.
Yeah, your subjects are like moving at a high speed usually.
Yeah, and that's cakewalk for me.
Yeah.
But this was a big challenge, and especially dealing with indoor light.
Yes.
And then using the reflector, because I've never really used the reflector.
I know.
The reflector is my friend.
And tell me what camera you're shooting with today.
So I'm shooting with the D500. Usually when I shoot, I like to get emotions rather than the whole picture. Right. You always find somebody who's in pain or excited.
Yeah.
So you get that emotion through a close crop.
Yes.
I have my handy dandy little 50 mil.
You know what? It's the lens of choice for a lot of photographers.
Oh,
I mean,
really? It's small and mighty.
Small, like you, Rose. Let's go, girl.
Thank you so much.
I'm so glad you're here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Come on.
Awesome.
So okay, sporty girl. On your mark, get set, go.
I'm Rose Fitzgerald. My specialty in photography is sports. A lot of people think they can just shoot and they don't need a photographer, but it does make a big difference when you're capturing the emotion that comes with sports, because it's really important to get that, because otherwise it's just a big playing field. So I always like to zoom into individuals who have the ball, who got the tackle, who got tackled, right? Because that's really important. And then you get the emotion, because you don't see that when you're on the bleachers. And when they jump over that line, it's beautiful. Like it's one in a, like it takes a long time to get that shot. So I haven't yet got that jump over the line that, I've always missed it. However, I am now exploring and really super enjoying portrait photography, which I was always afraid of doing because it's about lighting. It's about getting someone's personality and being able to translate that into a shot. My 50 mil on my D500 is more like a 75 millimeter lens because of the D500's close cropping capabilities. So I had to step a little bit further away from my subject, and sometimes I ended up in the bathroom.
Rose's close crop sensor allows her to shoot more telephoto-like shots with a smaller lens. This is because the sensor literally crops off the edges of the image, making the subject appear closer. The benefit for Rose is that her lens weighs less than a telephoto lens, small and mighty, just like Rose.
Because you should always be challenging yourself. I didn't even know how much I loved photography until this. because really, like, I really challenged myself about the portrait photography, about lighting, which I was always feared lighting, always feared, artificial light, always feared how well natural light can come in and how you can utilize that to enhance your shot. We shoot it at a different way. Everybody has a different perspective. And I think maybe there might be a difference in a woman's shot as opposed to a man's shot. But it's also about a photographer's shot. Each photographer shoots a different way. So you can expect from the same shot, you can expect a different image.
Why not try your own 36 experience? Go out with your photographer friend and take the same photo walk together. Then finish up with an edit, sharing and comparing, and decide who won.
When you guys opened the door and saw all these beautiful, because I'm a vintage car freak, and it was so beautiful to see those vehicles and that we were allowed the opportunity to shoot in the garage. The garage emitted some great light because there was some windows that the light was diffused and it was so beautiful.
Okay, Rose, let's do it.
Okay,
Go.
let's do it. I'm excited.
Oh,
my God.
And that's your first
Oh
photo.
my gosh.
Look
Wow,
at that.
wow.
Look at how relaxed her hand is draped over her knee. That is a really beautiful part of this pose.
It is a beautiful, and it highlights that cheekbone and has a little bit of the shadow, well, it has quite a lot of shadows, but it shows a little bit of mystery on that
And
side.
the texture in the dress is just outstanding. So you stayed in this location for quite a while.
Yes.
I know everybody does things differently, but I identify with your process this way. I like to kind of exhaust a space.
Yes.
And you kept getting up on the stairs and looking down, and then you at one point actually put your own body in this position.
Yes.
To see how it felt for you before you put the model in there.
Yes.
And I think that was very important. You were really looking around that area. You liked the light.
Yes.
And then you kind of bounced up and down all around looking for the different poses that could be done in that one area.
You don't necessarily have to move a model, you have to move around the model and then focus and capture different angles of that of your subject or your model, and that's what I did. So that makes it easier because the spot was a great location, the lighting was beautiful, and her poses were great, and you can just really just move your angle a little bit.
Do yourself a favor. Rather than running around or having your model move from location to location, let your model remain in one spot a little bit longer than you usually would. By doing this, you can maneuver around the model and you might surprise yourself. You might find a better angle, you might find better light. But not only that, your model becomes relaxed. And when your model is relaxed, sometimes that's a better portrait. So don't exhaust your model, exhaust your space. And I actually like that you're incorporating the railing.
Also because I couldn't get further away.
Let's tell the real reason. I wanted that banister in. Well, I couldn't get it out. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I like how you have her lean forward a little bit more.
Yes, and she peeked around the glass.
Wonderful, great direction.
I love the contrast, a very soft subject, and then you have, cement and metal.
I also love that you got low to take this shot.
Yeah, I did get low. This house was an architectural masterpiece. I really, truly think so. And it had so many beautiful lines and so many places where you can utilize that into your shot.
Yeah, so this is the one. This is the one.
Wow.
Yeah?
Okay.
You have to say it.
Say yes to the dress.
Oh, Rose shot, digital and wanted it black and white because that's her aesthetic.
Yeah. It's actually a really nice little moment. You know, there's a bit of a swoosh going up
Yes.
this way. All her
This
lines
here.
are directing here, and then these lines are coming towards her.
And the
I think-
banister really works too, right? Because
Yeah.
like you can still see parts of her feet here too, right?
I know, it gives you
Yeah.
a transparency. And,
Oh,
and there's,
yeah. I love all the light and texture in the fabric.
yeah, it's not high
Yeah.
speed, so
Yeah.
you've got, you know, these very smooth tones and
So the higher the speed of the camera, does that affect the tones?
it affects the tones. It does.
It does.
It does.
Okay.
Especially like in the highlights where you see like, you know
Yes.
how the cloth is so beautiful here?
Yes.
That's where you'd see the difference. Like
Okay.
you get more contrast,
Yes.
you get more salt and pepper, you get more grain,
Right.
but it won't give you the real cloth.
That's
Like,
right.
when we're looking at Renaissance, or if you want like
Yeah.
a Bernini kind of look to your
Yes.
cloth, like
Yes.
this is when you have to drop your ISO real low and
Yes.
have a fast lens, and that's exactly what she did.
And she did it beautifully.
She did it beautifully.
Yeah, way to go, Rose. It's a gorgeous print.